Hello, I'm Kate Stihina on InstaForex TV with the fresh Forex news. Several representatives of the US Federal Reserve System stated on Tuesday that they are not intended to raise the interest rates. Such situation has happened before, and the same comments more than once were announced about the part of the FRS representatives, including the chairman of the central bank, Ben Bernanke. Since I adhere to the forecast of the moderate economic recovery and believe that inflation probably will continue to be resolved, I sustain the recent announcement of the Federal Open Market Committee that the key interest rate will be at the lowest level during the long period of time, stated Dennis Lockhart, the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, during his public speaking in New York. Richard Fisher, the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas, who was in New York also, but at the other business event, stated about the same intention, though less obviously. Despite the fact that I get tough on issue, I do not see signs of the significant inflationary pressure in foreseeable future, he said. The situation provides the FRS with a good opportunity and valid reason in order to keep the interest rate at the zero level during longer period of time, noted Fisher. As for the uncertainty, then the question is if the preservation of the interest rates at such low level creates problems in future. A lot of economists believe that the very low level of the interest rates in the middle of last decade played an important role in the creation of the bubble at the housing market, which later led to the economic recession. The representatives of the central bank unwillingly recognize this point of view. Some of them concede that the extra soft monetary policy probably was related to these problems. At the same time, the most part of the central bank's representatives deny the assumption that the measures of the FRS were the main reason of the recession. Nevertheless, the authorities share the concern that the current extra soft monetary policy can create new bubbles in future. During several months, the economists were not observing some actions concerning the monetary policy. The uncertain economic recovery, the absence of the real inflation, and steady high unemployment level point to the necessity of the FRS providing the maximally possible support for its part. The next important stage for the central bank will be the completion of mortgage-backed securities purchase at the end of March, in the amount of $1.25 trillion. The authorities expect that the cut down of this program will be calmly perceived at the market. Nonetheless, exactly at this stage, the central bank will face the hardest situation in the short-term outlook, taking into account that the more long-term interest rates should be restrained at the low level in order to support the seriously damaged housing sector and the economy in whole. It was Forex News provided to you by InstaForex News team. Goodbye.